Well, I'm excited to come here again. A lot of things to say, but little time. But I will try my best to cut it short. All right. So this has been a disturbing issue for the past days now, and it has to do with parents. I'm sorry, I'm not yet a parent, but I believe that we all have children around that need us. So, and that is why I just thought to brought this to our notice, especially to the ladies, or let me say everybody. But before I go to what I have to say, there is something or a short story that I will want to narrate so that you quickly get the content of what I'm trying to bring to us today. So I have this parent near our house where I was living with my parents. So I realized that each time this man, let me say the father, will always insult his children, cursing them. Now he thought it was very, very normal because most of the times he had like 5 or 6 children, and he would tell one that you are a thief. He will insult the other one, you are a prostitute. The other one, you cannot give birth to children, and all of those. He was always insulting his children, and I can bet you those children had to grow in that way. One of them is a thief. The other one has been giving birth to children and children and children. Even the last has given birth to a child. I mean, a lot. So I think this is the error that a lot of us are actually making, with or without children, forgetting to know that the tongue has power. The tongue is able and capable to either make us or mar us. And that is why it is very, very important that we learn to use our tongue positively, to speak well of ourselves. Because each time you feel like you want to bring yourself to a position where it's down, and you are trying to remind yourself using your tongue of how incapable you are, I tell you that you are able, or it is very, very possible for you to become what you are actually confessing to yourself. And that is why we say positive confession is one of the ways of making or bringing out your real you, your reality, the best part of you. So many a times, a lot of people do get into this inferior attitude, or because they think they are not able, and that is not because they cannot. It's because of what they have been confessing to themselves. Like, I know I cannot do this, I know I am not capable, even body shaming themselves. It is not healthy. Use your tongue to speak positively about yourself. And you that is dreaming, or that is already a parent, it is very advisable for you to always use and speak well of your children, whether they are stubborn, whether they are lazy, or maybe they are not doing well academically. It is very wise for you to always declare positively. The one that is not doing well in school, say, I know you are very intelligent, but you just need to work hard. I know you are very intelligent. So stuff like that. Always tell them and remind them that they are beautiful. Always tell them how good and how important it is and how gifted they are to you. So learn to speak positively to them, because all of that has a role to play in their mindset. Most times we see children growing up, they are traumatized. A lot is happening to them, not because maybe they had one incident or they went through a situation that traumatized them. It's because of what we have been telling them that they are. There is a child that I know has already grown up now. She told me that her parents never said well of her, and that alone has made her feel inferior. She thinks she's unable to do anything. She thinks less of herself. Please, it is very, very important for us to talk well of whoever. For me, I have a routine. Any child that comes near close to me, or anybody that is around me, I don't know who you I don't care to know who you are, but I will always try my best to remind you that you are beautiful. My girls know that. I will always tell them you are beautiful. My children around, not necessarily my biological children, my siblings, and maybe people around me who have children, I will always tell them you are beautiful, you are amazing. I will always want them to even confess that to themselves. I will just say this, and they say it, do this and they do it. All of that help to shape their mindset. And I tell you, once you're feeding them with that positiveness, they grow up with that confidence. They grow up without self-esteem, not diminishing their identity and not letting others do that. So never allow people define your child for you. Whether your child is not doing well in school, never permit someone tell your child that he or she is dull. They are not dull, they are simply slow. So encourage them, feed them with that positiveness. And I tell you, it may not be instantly, but as time goes on, they are going to adapt to it, and they will know that with or without you, with or without the ability presently, or that an inability for them to do what they have to do at that time, they know that they are going to do it. They know and they are very convinced that they are going to do it. And even those outside all the world will not have that ability to infiltrate negativeness into them, because they know where they are coming from, and where they are coming from has supported them and believe strongly in them. So we are the ones to help our children, help those around us, help even ourselves with the words of our mouth, to shape even our mindsets. So please, this is what I had to share. I had to share for us to understand that we have that role to play in the lives of our children, in the lives of those around us, and even our very life. And I believe that as you're going home, you're going to practice that. If you have not been practicing, you're going to bring that even to your own very self. Remind yourself every day how beautiful you are, how amazing you are, how productive, how active, how wonderful you are. The Bible says we are wonderfully, or we are beautifully and wonderfully, fearfully made by God. So there is no definition that is able to mar us, or no definition that can drain us, or that can deprive us of what God has already said about us, except our tongue, except what we have fed ourselves with. So it is wise enough that we dismiss that negativeness and embrace positiveness. Use your tongue wisely. Thank you.